arsenal, though, to be able to pull out against the Lesh. So let's see, the Avenue goes down. It's just the Storm Spirit. I mean, it's decent, right? It's really going to be both of these mid laners having that 4-second cooldown on the light. What happens if Trezam just cold embraces the main target, which is going to be the Medusa? Well, he's going to die here at the start.
Yeah, well, he's also just going to walk up to the high ground in a 4 heroes of TNC.
No, don't
Trezam
hit,
can
don't
play
reveal.
it perfectly. It will not matter as he does not escape. I think one thing we also didn't really mention about this bot matchup, we said a lot about the Wyvern into the Enigma as the game goes on, but I think for the laning phase, it's going to be interesting to see how Summit are able to deal with this combo as Unknown's actually going to take a lot of damage here. Still doesn't have at least a point in the Menace Shield. Not that it'll help out too much. And with the snowball past the Wyvern, TNC will find their second kill.
Just against the Tusk, especially with the Seal-Off, with the Eidolons, it's just so important to be able to have that cold embrace, to be able to outlast the
now
duration
mid lane
of the
as well.
Ice Shard.
Mercury's going to need some TPs raining on in. And a beautiful double
Nice
Earthspark
done.
from CZY sets up for the Split Earth as well. They might be able to get Krish, but Carlo is still hunting the tree line. Inkswell enough damage to find the kill onto the Leshrac and TNC. Some really good rotation.
A little bit of nerves. I mean, he just tried to do a bottle refill with the Tusk, accidentally put the bottle in his backpack, so it actually had the inventory cooldown there, didn't get the refill. So he's going to be dived here without any kind of way to regen himself.
Mercury's got the level 6 as well, so with the extra damage coming through for the Pulse Nova, but a beautiful snowball out to the west. It doesn't get enough distance though. Shards to hold back Mercury. Now that he's out of mana,
Wasn't able to land at that time, but he was in the exact right place that he needed to be. And, well, he'll get another kill for himself unless, CZY, if he's able to deny himself to the neutrals. Doesn't look like that's the case.
Your blood's too thin for mine.
Again, how skirmish heavy they've been. And there we go, he's looking to pick up a double stack for himself.
bottom lane,
Going on
Trezam.
Trezam.
Double snowball. Bok. See if he's going to feel like it's forced to drop the black hole. Probably not. He's got 2 points in the Malefice, couple of Eidolons. With the help of the only level 1 in the tag team, that's still enough to amp up the damage. Now they do see Mavis though starting to stalk his way to top. A war just out front of the Roche pit, doing the scouting shenanigans. So it looks like Mars is going to try and look to connect to bring down the Grimstroke. They might be off the mark. He actually doesn't get the spear connection. Forced to use the arena. Oh.
For a triple kill, it's worth it.
Okay.
Go for the escape there. He still had a good 4 seconds left on his Arctic Burn, right next to a cliff.
Oh, bottom
and
lane.
didn't actually look to go high ground.
Double smoke, Krish and Carlo combining together. They got the double damage rune as well, so they're onto Unknown. Cotton Bray's gonna buy him a little bit of time. CZY is able to rotate over, but once again, the shards, and they gotta be cautious, because Bok thinking about stepping in, threatening with the black hole. Trezam should be able to escape. Well, yeah, it's okay, I turned away, Bok. We didn't see that. Trezam should still be chased down. He's got at least the Arctic Burn up in 8 seconds, and even Yolway's rotating bottom. There we go. All right, Carlo's on point. We don't have to worry, Bok. You get the kill nonetheless.
Okay. He almost got away there. Juggernaut, which has the potential to be a very aggressive lane, hasn't punished him a single time.
They're onto Mercury. Carlo and Mavis, the duo supports combining together, trying to bring down Mercury, and they're going to be successful. And Carlo, he'll even be able to live for this as well. Trezam TPs into 3 heroes on TNC, so feeding away another kill. And they're going to try... Well, no, Carlo will take it.
I don't know what Trezam's doing, to be honest. Suddenly you're not taking quite so much damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Block shenanigans. They're going to be forced to TP mid. They've got a sentry in the river. Aiming towards the Leshrac. It's a defensive use to the arena. Will give Mercury enough time to be able to get out, but Krish still on hot pursuit. Zips the high gun back and forth. He secures the kill, but he's out of mana. CZY zaps him down from afar. So in the end, a 1-for-1, but across the map, Unknown. He gets killed off. The Juggernaut in combination with mentioning haste root on Krish. They're hunting Unknown. Gonna drop the ward on the high ground. They will see CZY. Maybe they're gonna deal with the Lion first. Krish gonna jump. He's got Bok and Mavis soon to connect as well. They get the Hex out for the last second, so it will delay some of the damage. They cannot continue this into the Medusa kill, but that is Stone Gaze expended, so maybe this tier 1 tower is and not in a position where they can defend it.
I don't think it is at all. I mean, Crush is going to move on forward. I'm not sure how wise this is.
Ah, he's in
use
trouble.
the Yule Step to free Omni Slash as well.
Alright, Curse to hold the back, but now it really opens up the map as Chris gonna zip straight to the back line, trying to target on the Winter Wyvern as a snowball dodges the Split Earth. Chris is still going, has to respect the Corn Embrace, and now Mercury has an opportunity to turn this fight around. Dealing a lot of damage in the middle, but they do not have any stuns as Tnc evacuate with the victory of getting the Tier 1 tower.
They don't have any stuns. I mean, I'm kind of stunned that they didn't actually look to go and Omni Slash the Mars. I know you've got the Wyvern there with the
Bot
Cold
might be in
Embrace, but I
trouble.
feel like...
And Mercury's going to run into the Enigma. They will even drop the arena as well for this. Again, just picking up a kill, especially on a core who's been...
I was talking about it towards the start of the game, and I essentially said, look, even if they hit the perfect Blink Black Hole and you've got the Omni Slash onto him, blah, 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 you just Cold Embrace the Medusa and you're probably going to be fine.
Top lane, bit of a dive attempt. Crush going to be off the mark with the spear. And while Carlo's not off the mark, Shards to block the retreat. They're going to be cautious they group up. Trezam drops the curse. It might buy enough time. Well, in fact, not going to be the case as Carlo has got the snowball ready to rock and roll. Cancels that TP in.
Choke points, being able to interrupt gank attempts with Snowball, making good rotations, getting deep wards down. Like, there's not too much more that you can expect out of him. And he's got a Blink Dagger.
And he's even trying to get a kill mid.
Dire's middle
Well, the Chris gonna look to rotate over. BKB popped. Early commitment onto Mercury, but they'll blow him up. Mercury not really getting much assistance as Tnc. Reading the header.
That is the case. Zam is going to go for a sneaky just check while he's got the Arctic Burn. Looks like that is the case.
Oh, you're not gonna have Trezam now for the fight if you want to take it. Trying to protect himself inside the Shadow Amulet.
I'm always thinking about the my games. You don't know me.
Krish. Actually gonna zip in. Mercury baiting for the moment. Carlo tries to attempt the snowball to save, but Krish is gonna be okay with the magic immunity. Off to the northern side though, Crush trying to break the fight in half of the arena. Should be able to kill off Mavis easily. But back to the left track they go as Tnc don't care about giving over the Grimstroke.
He just drops the branches on the ground, not even selling them. That's 50 gold, my man. You got to get rid of that.
Trezam is gonna run straight into Bok. On the higher ground, CCY's gonna follow up. Carlo's nearby. He's actually not gonna blink in and try and offer the save. Recognizing that there is no way they can keep Bok alive, so nice smoke from Summit.
See if he gets greedy for that mid lane or if he's going to use his invis to pop any potential smokes that might be coming his way.
Crush.
Mavis will.
He's gonna jump behind the tower. They'll see Mavis, but again, it's an arena only for support. Now Krish is in with a Vortex onto 3, but instantly Trezam. It's a beautiful curse. Once again, cutting the fight into half, but the Omni Slash shoulder being tanked up from Mercury. Your Scepter's gonna buy him a little bit of time, but as soon as he lands back down, Yowei should freely be able to get the kill. No hesitation as Tnc. It was a buyback that eventually comes out from Mavis.
Getting closer to his Skadi. Like, there's a lot coming through BKB just on the Enigma, like you mentioned. And it's just the supports. They've got the presence of mind to know exactly where Summit are at all times.
Well, they're going to see Yowei. They might be able to jump him in, so let's see if they can blow him up. Inkswell's out. Bok's going to jump into the middle. They need the curse. They need to cancel, and they'll do so, but the damage has been done. The black hole lasting long enough, giving Yowei an opportunity to be able to retreat, but they still want to go in. As Mercury beelining into the middle.
There's that Cold Embrace.
Buying him a little bit of time. They're onto Unknown to the back line as well. As Speed pushes him closer to the Medusa. As Yowei's falling lower and lower. Blade Fury to get out, but he will not survive. And now Mavis. They should be able to close the distance. Unknown and Crush combining together. Mavis might be able to bring the Mars into the grave, but a spear to push him out. Mavis, can he get cute enough to get the Mars? It's not going to be the case, and in the end, Unknown finds a triple kill and Summit. What a team fight.
There's the imp of the small camp that he didn't need to.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Summit might be able to even up the Tier 2 towers. They got Crush on the high ground. In a position to be able to jump in. Gets the arena. Yowei instant with a Blade Fury to protect himself. The follow-up is lacking for the moment. In the end, Mercury will be able to charge into the midst of the walls onto the backline, though. Krish, he actually wants to take the fight, targeting the Lion and Trezam. It's an early use of the curse, so this will definitely enable the Enigma. Mercury, though, still falling lower and lower. You're always going to be able to secure the kill, but it does come at a cost, as Krish will be brought down to the arrows from Unknown.
Radiant's bottom tower.
5-man smoke from TNC. Look at Trezam's position, though. This is a really cool spot from the Wyvern. Has the ward at the mouth of the pit. So they're going to see them pick up the rune. They know they're smoked. They see Crush underneath the ward, though. Doesn't get the BKB off fast enough. Now with the damage, it's already been dealt. Crush. It should be brought down. No, he's going to pop a BKB. Still in the shards. It's off the mark. It actually push Crushes away.
One more second.
Wow.
I'm surprised that he lives there as well, to be honest. I was like, come on, Trezam. Because he...
Yeah, only thing expended was the BKB for the Mars. Krish is lacking some mana. Nothing crazy. TNC once again, another smoke and straight to Mercury. They go, but they're going to be cautious if they group up. Black Hole the ready, Curse at the ready. Wyvern might be in trouble if Box able to find him, unable to do so. Look at Trezam's position. Gets the Curse to cancel the Black Hole, and now Unknown is in the middle, just dealing all the damage required to kill off the Juggernaut. And TNC, they got to get out. They've got to evacuate, but they won't be able to, as Unknown is pumping in the damage left, right, and center. Onto the 5th they go, as Tusk will be killed off to end the fight, and once again, Unknown reigns supreme. How much he's been able to get across the map, and we could potentially...
Speaking of levels, look at Carlo, though. He's level 21 on this task. Like, he's having a very, very good game.
Gonna be in trouble here. BKB will do nothing as long as they hold the punch for the last second, and now with the damage being dealt, yeah, he's still gonna go for the TP out. They gotta get on top of him. Nice heals onto Yoa to slow down the Jug's damage, but they just get him. Oh my...
I mean... Whenever you've got someone like a Juggernaut or a Tusk that are so effective at the single target pickoff, it's always going to be great just to have a tool to isolate people. So Carlo's going to be
great. They see Crush. He's so split from the team. Mega trouble. Mars not going to get any assistance. Once again picked off for the second time in a row. They are not getting anything out of this Aegis. It's not like they could have done much damage to the high ground, but they forced Unknown back. They forced Trezam back. They saw the Medusa. So this is at least...
Oh, okay. 20 seconds, Aegis timer, right? It's just, how can you get vision? Carlo's got the axe. If they can isolate him away from the team and get that BKB Black Hole...
All right. Nice kick. Instant use of the Stone Gaze, though.
3 seconds.
Unknown's going to be able to force that back to the high camp, but that is BKB Stone Gaze expended, so Buck, he's going to consider jumping. Chris is going to do the same as well. He gets the double send now with the Black Hole. The damage is being rained into the Medusa. Now she's got a buyback, so TNC... I don't think they're going to get too much done with this, but man, what a
going to be super good, right? As long as you've got that...
Carlo, he's going to say Mercury alone. The BKB's going to do nothing, my friend. But the TP's starting to come through from the T2 tower. Let's see if Mercury's going to be able to stay alive for that long, but as soon as the Nihilism expires, Yowei, he can separate in the middle, provide plenty of damage to get rid of the last track. Crush is too late to the party. Drops the arena. Unknown's going to be able to follow in, but... be cautious now. The threat of the Black Hole, it's up in 15 seconds. Krish needs to deal with the supports. He's going to target the Lion for the moment. At the backline, they get the Wyvern. They got the Wyvern, so there's no way to cancel now, really.
Tell you what, this is an exciting game. There we go. He's got 2 jabs, 1 for each eye.
Let's go. Mid lane, Crush. Gonna reveal himself. BKB still on cooldown. Aeon Disc on cooldown as well. And Crush, you gotta hope he's got a buyback, but he doesn't. Now Unknown. With the souls. He's in trouble. Omnis touch at the last second. The Menace completely gone. That's just gonna be game. That's just game. Steps too far. Another pick off. Oh no, Summit. What happened?
You don't call this straight away. You've still got the potential to be able to turn around with like the perfect... I think they're just going to split. You might lose one person, but you're not going to lose both. You're going to have to give something up here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They went and bought the Aghanim shard as well on the left track.
Jump Mercury, there we go. Box in. A single Black Hole. There's going to be no answer as the crits come through thick and fast. And Yeah, that's looking like it's game, and they call it TNC. It took them a while, 45 minutes in the end, but they will be able to find their game 1 victory.
It's those little mistakes that amplify into so much more, right? I was saying they had the better draft, and I still do honestly believe that on Summit. It was just a little bit of uncertainty with how to use certain heroes to its full potential, and at the end of the day, I just got to say it again. Carlo straight up carried TNC that game. It was a masterclass of exactly how to play Tusk with this lineup that you've got, right? It's very pick-off oriented. Outside of the black hole, you really don't have that strong of a team fight. And just look at it, like 9, 4, and 17 on Carlo. Like, he popped off this game.
Was very, very impressed with the supports on TNC. I think they did a very good job through the early game with their rotations, really helping out Krish. We highlighted a lot that this Storm Spirit into Leshrac matchup is definitely not the greatest, and we saw just how much emphasis they were looking to put on Krish to enable him in this game. And then through the entirety of the game as well, Carlo, like, I mean, you just mentioned him, but the item build was exceptional. Mavis did a very good job to be able to help out with at least, just a Grimstroke job. Nothing crazy. Of course, it wasn't as many flashy plays as Tusk in the end. We didn't get crazy black holes as well, but it just looked like TNC when